Let's finish this. Let's finish this.
It is time to finish what we have already begun.
Zero Dark Garfield. Garfield holds Maya on her hunt for Osama bin Laden. Based on Oscar-nominated movie. Oh boy. Zero Dark Garfield. Based on a true story. No, it isn't.
My God.
It was sunny day. It was it was sunny day of shining glory when Maya was looking for Osama bin Laden. Oh, Sunday, Monday, happy days. Where is that Osama at?
Oh, Osama. Where are you? You little fucking rascal in your red and white sweater. Waldo bin Laden.
She had been looking for ages upon years. Really. And was no closer to capture her quarrying.
It's just quarry.
It has been many months. Why have you not found Osama bin Laden? Asked Joseph Bradley with frustration. I am trying, but it is hard. He hides from justice like moon hides from the sun. Maya responded with... I don't know. With exasperation tears. You must keep on the hunt and be ready for the pounce. America needs you, said Joseph Bradley as he walked out. Where are you, Osama bin Laden? Cried out Maya with fist raised to the sky.
Oh, God.
Okay. Maya traveled...
Dead. I just fucking read ahead. Please continue.
Maya traveled all over world, but it was no closer to the villain. She traveled to lands of desert and sand like Pakistan, well, then you're right there, and Afghanistan, but it was no use. Full of exhaustion and depression, she went back to room to sleep. It is no use. I am useless, said Maya as she cried herself. She cried herself to slumber tears. In her dreams of sleeping agony, Osama bin Laden was running from her, but she could not capture. He was giggling like schoolgirl and ducking in rabbit holes.
It's Bugs Bunny bin Laden.
Hee, you cannot catch me, said Osama bin Laden as he leapt into a rabbit hole. Maya jumped in after him and stumbled into twisting tunnel of spiraling chaos. When sliding, she finally found herself in a room at last cornering Osama bin Laden. Hoo hee, said Osama bin Laden as he split into 20 Osama bin Ladens.
Yeah, that actually is sort of what I saw when I was reading it.
No! Cried Maya in panic. Maya could not tell which Osama bin Laden was Osama bin Laden, and her body filled with distraught.
Just have to punch all of them until their fucking, helmets fall off. I mean, there's sort of how you figure out which Shredder is the real Shredder in the Turtles arcade game.
Then, with suddenness, orange figure, filled with manly presence, appeared and breathed fire on the Osama bin Ladens, burning them all to cinder. After Osama bin Laden burning, the figure of mystery stared at Maya with eyes of fiery fury. After looking, the figure disappeared into sunset, and Maya woke up in her room. She was covered with sweating and was trembling at power she had witnessed. Who was that awesome power, and what could this mean? Double rainbow, thought Maya to herself as she shook with amazement. As Maya sat in thoughtfulness on her bed, she heard phone ring with alarming. Hello, this is Maya. Who is talking? Asked Maya with questions as she answered the phone.
I swear to God, the next time that someone calls me, I may have to answer my phone like that.
Okay. It's always with something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always said with something.
This is Leon Panetta of the CIA. We need you to come to CIA headquarters right now for update. I should just give it to her over the phone. Answered the voice with authority. Okay, sir, I am on my way, responded Maya with obedience. Maya flew to Washington D.C., USA.
With a plane.
As opposed to the other Washington D.C. And
well, I mean, it could always have been Washington State, USA.
It says D.C.
And
there's only one Washington D.C.
Well, correction, there is only one Washington D.C. that we fucking know of.
Never shut shut the fuck up, and walked into CIA building with anxiousness. She was full of nerves, since for all of her searching, she was no closer to the founding.
Well, of course she'd be full of nerves. She has her central nervous system.
Inside she went to the elevator and hit on the button for CIA headquarters.
CIA headquarters is an entire fucking building.
When she arrived at CIA headquarters, Leon Panetta and Joseph Bradley were sitting at table awaiting reports. Well, Miss Maya, what is your status? Have you found the fiend? I'm pretty sure if you would know by now. Asked Leon Panetta with inquisition.
Nobody.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, fine.
Yes, surely you must have succeeded after all this time. Only a total failure would have nothing. Scolded Joseph Bradley with jeering. Maya looked down at her feet, and tears fell from her eyes like drops of sadness from pools of regret. What is this, Maya mortal again?
It kind of feels like it. Well,
I am a failure! Cried out Maya as she collapsed to her knees. If top-notch CIA agent Maya cannot find Osama bin Laden, then all hope is truly lost.
Okay, question. Why is it that every single character here has to be fucking said by full name except for Maya? She apparently doesn't have a last name. She apparently is like Cher.
I don't know, said Leon Panetta with sad resignation.
Sad resignation.
Then in the hour of despair, when all hope was gone to death and dust, a figure of awesome power burst through wall, riding a custom Harley Davidson motorcycle, and wearing cool poncho with lasagna insignia, while scorpions rock you like a hurricane played for all to hear. The figure's eyes burned like searing orms of roaring lasagna.
Okay, I would like to say right now that if your fucking lasagna is roaring, it is not done yet, and you gotta put it back in the oven.
Garfield! Cried out Leon Panetta and Joseph Bradley in unison. Maya looked on in amazement and wonder, for it was the mysterious figure of her dreams. Who is this marvel man? Thought Maya as she stared at him.
He is no man, he's a fucking cat.
I am here in country of America, land of freedom, yet I am hearing the whines of babies, said Garfield with disgust.
He talks like the heavy from TF2.
I am here in country of America, land of freedom, yet I'm hearing the whines of babies, said Garfield with disgust.
It works so well, doesn't it?
But we are lost of hope. Osama bin Laden will never be found. We have looked everywhere, cried Joseph Bradley with whimpering. It is true. It is impossible. We have looked world over with CIA expertise. No one can find him, said Maya with doubting words. Fools, I will find this Osama bin Laden and bring justice to him, like justice has never been brought. Garfield roared with knowing.
With knowing.
But you cannot! You are not CIA super agent! Osama bin Laden can be everywhere! Oh, are you a super agent now? Oh, sorry, protested Maya with defiance. Garfield stepped off motorcycle with his masculine feet, and walked over to Model Globe in the corner with strut of cool confidence. Garfield spun the globe and stopped it with one finger. Claw.
Because anyone else can't do that.
Osama bin Laden is there, declared Garfield with his finger on the globe.
Oh, that's what Bush did, right?
Exactly. He just spun it, slammed down a finger, and said, there. He's there.
Sir, that's Iraq. Yep. That's where he's at. That's where he's at.
But sir, no, he isn't. Saddam is there. Saddam is there. Good. Perhaps honestly, Osama's hiding out there with him. Go get him, boys.
They got some nuclear weapons.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Mission accomplished. Now we gotta stay the course.
Jesus Christ.
Of course, said Leon Panetta in awe of Garfield. Now that the prey is found, how do you know he's there? It is time for the hunting to begin, Garfield said as he loaded his Desert Eagle for justice dispensing.
Had to get out my little Desert Eagle.
This is America! Garfield, wait, you will need SEAL Team 6, cautioned Leon Panetta with wary words. This is my SEAL Team 6, Garfield replied, pointing to his toned abs.
Send me this, I don't have it.
This is my SEAL Team 6. And, you know, I genuinely fucking thought he was going to fucking point to the clip on his gun. Nope.
Hey, Emma, can you send me the fact?
Sure, dude, sure. Oh my fucking god.
Leon Panetta and Joseph Bradley nodded in agreement and examined with envy while Maya admired Garfield's toned body with careful inspection.
Oh, God.
Will you need anything, Garfield? Entire treasury of the USA is at your disposal. What?
That's a bad idea.
Informed Leon Panetta with offers.
Wait. So did Leon Panetta just offer all the money in the country
Pretty
to
much.
a fat house cat?
Yes. Hence the economic crisis. I will need bachelor pad villa and weekend's worth of lasagna and refreshments. Before I am finding deviants for destruction, I am going to be having one hell of a bash, Garfield replied with righteousness.
And then Garfield fucked everybody who was in the room.
Sir, this is most out of the ordinary and cannot be allowed, protested Maya in defiance. Very well, Garfield, it will be done, agreed Leon Panetta with wisdom. That's more like it. Now, if you are excusing me, I have party to attend to, Garfield said as he began to walk out. Before Garfield left, turned to Maya and looked her up and down with approval. Hey there, my spicy spy. Why don't you come by later to see what life in the fast lane is all about? Garfield said with a wink. Why you? Gasped Maya with appalling. In fairness, she's the first woman to not instantly jump his bones, so I gotta give her that.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it, my Covops cutie, Garfield replied with flirting as he handed Maya his address and walked out of room. Sir, we are professionals and we cannot allow this recklessness. This is against all rules, Maya said.
It fucking is.
Maya said with insistence. Garfield does not live by our rules. He follows a higher code. House cats follow a higher code.
He shits in a sandbox.
A higher code, Emmer.
He licks his balls and coughs up hairballs.
Leon Panetta informed with truth. A real man like that respects only the law of lasagna and steel, said Joseph Bradley with humble respect of Garfield. Maya
the law of lasagna and steel.
Maya shook her head.
I'm gonna say this right now. That honestly would be an awesome band name, Josh. You and me and a few others are gonna have to form a band, and we're gonna call ourselves the Law of Lasagna and Steel.
Maya shook her head in disbelief and left office in disgust. One day she will understand, Leon Panetta said with wise words.
Not a single one of those words was wise, Leon, you lying bastard.
Maya was driving home in her car with angry steering. She could not believe she could not believe the galling words that entered her ears that day. She was cool, calm, professional woman with angry steering and had no patience for the manly.
First of all, her car has angry steering, which actually happens to cost extra because it's apparently angrier than just plain old ordinary like power steering. It actually is sort of a feature you have to get at the dealership. Continue.
And had no patience for the manly boldness of Garfield. Although filled with the anger, she could not stop thinking about his rugged manliness and was fascinated by him. She decided to go to his bachelor pad villa and confront him with her thoughts. Oh no. I must find out what makes the man tick. Cat.
Catnip.
Cat!
And what makes him tick? Catnip.
Thought Maya as she drove with agility to Garfield's bachelor pad villa. On arrival at Garfield's bachelor pad villa,
We get it. It's a fucking villa.
bachelor pad villa, she saw a sight of splendor. Cool
His
music was playing as hot
massive
ladies in
villa.
bikinis were all around sipping champagne and eating fine lasagna. All around were decorations of highest cost, exotic erotic art. And palm trees were all around for mood making. In courtyard, Maya saw Garfield lounging by poolside with hot, sexy ladies all around. Garfield was smoking lasagna cigarette as sexy bikini ladies rubbed suntan oil on his shirtless body. Garfield saw Maya approach and interest peaked at the sight of new sexy lady.
But she isn't new. He kind of, sort of, like wanted to fuck her earlier, didn't he?
Hey there, my fiery fox. I'm glad to see you showed up, Garfield said with suaveness. Do not be getting your hopes up. I'm only here for discussion. Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays? Responded Maya with rebuffing. Very well, chickie baby. Ask away, Garfield said as he snapped his fingers, sending bikini babes away. Garfield, I do not understand you. You're wasting time and money. How can you be living life up when you are soon to be fighting to the death? Asked Maya with bafflement. Actually, my bigger issue is that he's wasting taxpayer money. But, that seems to be, minor compared to the fact that he's, spending all this time lounging,
The fact that the government gave a house cat all of this money.
To deliver punishment of pain, one must experience pleasure of paradise.
No, you do that afterwards, you dopey shit.
Garfield said
Anyway.
with teaching words of the guru. Garfield's words exploded in Maya's mind with revelation. She looked at Garfield with more understanding, but with even more perplexement. Are you angel or devil? Maya asked of Garfield. Both.
Cat.
Both, Garfield responded as he puffed lasagna cigarette. Maya's heart swelled with heat of passions. As Garfield...
Oh, Josh, I just lost respect for this woman.
As Garfield's bad... I know. Garfield's bad boy charms got the best of her. But you must not be stranger to pleasure, you sexy secret agent, Garfield said with seduction. Actually, I am inexperienced in ways of love and romances. I have spent all life finding Osama bin Laden. All life, really.
So wait, so when she was born, the first thing she did was started looking for Osama. Damn.
Maya said with shy coyness. Well, that must be changing this instance. Follow me, my governmental girlie, Garfield said as he led Maya to his bedroom. Garfield's bedroom was surrounded by virility symbols and the fragrance of romances. Take me, Garfield. Show me world of fleshy fun.
She's about to fuck a house cat.
Maya whispered with wanting as she let down her hair, took off clothes revealing a hot, naked body. Your hair is red hot like lasagna, and your skin is milky smooth like mozzarella cheese, Garfield said with approving as he examined fine female body. Feast on my body with your manly mouth, Maya moaned softly to Garfield with desire. First thing first. Fine meal of filet mignon needs to be tenderized, Garfield said as he took Maya and put her on his lap and began spanking her.
The fuck?
Spank me with your pleasure palms, Maya cried out in ecstasy as Garfield spanked her with love and romance. Garfield spanked her like blacksmith tempering metal, with mighty blows of hammer crafting behind, with sexiness leaving it red hot like molten metal.
So wait a minute then. So is he spanking her ass so hard that it's glowing fucking red? That's... why?
Now that tenderizing is done, time to dine in, Garfield said with sly smile as he began to lick Maya all over her body and supple white breasts, which were like fresh baked cheese calzones.
But wait. But if he was tenderizing and wanted to dine in on what was tenderizing, wouldn't he just be like licking out her fucking like bunghole or something?
Just shut up. This is already bad enough. Garfield, you make my body burn up with passion of intensity, said Maya. Maya said with satisfaction as Garfield's expert tongue explored Maya's body like slimy earthworm of pleasure, traveling
actually just feel, you know, like kind of weird.
Traveling through moist underground tunnels.
Yeah, like wouldn't that feel weird though? Like a cat's like rough tongue, like licking.
After body licking, Garfield embraced Maya to deliver pleasure power to her with his mighty thighs. Time launched the Patriot missiles, Garfield said as he bombarded her body, penetrating her bunker with hellfire explosions. And Maya made powerful loving that thundered like explosion into night and into morning. In morning, Garfield and Maya lay in bed savoring moments before the conflict of battle. However, Garfield knew no time was to be wasted and got up to prepare for his mission. Garfield, you have made me seen world I had not known before. Please be careful. I do not want to be losing you, Maya said with worry in her heart. Do not sweat your brow, my spice rack. I don't know. I have taken you to heaven. Now I will send Osama bin Laden to hell, Garfield said with cool style as he loaded his Desert Eagle. You are one of a kind man, cat, Maya said with swooning. Garfield geared up for combat and readied himself. When he was ready, he went to his helipad en route to enter a helicopter for transportation. The helicopter was all black except for flaming lasagna logo with lightning bolt through it. Maya went up to see him off for good luck. Good luck, Garfield. Bring vengeance of blood to Osama bin Laden, said Maya, waving handkerchief. Garfield gave Maya a thumbs up as he took off. After some flying, Garfield arrived at Osama bin Laden's house. Yep. Party time, Garfield said with slickness as he jumped out of helicopter. Garfield walked to the front door of Osama bin Laden's house for raiding. Knock, knock, Garfield said as he kicked open door with mighty paw. Terrorist scum was on the other side, but before he could...
First of all, it didn't say mighty paw.
I know it didn't. Shut up.
It said mighty fuck.
I know it said that. Before he could react, Garfield grabbed his...
Why did you read it as such?
Shut up! Garfield grabbed his arm and twisted it like pretzel, making Terrace point his gun at himself. Stop shooting yourself, said Garfield as he made Terrace shoot himself with his own gun. After disposing of Terrace, Garfield thought of clever idea for stealth. Garfield ripped off Terrace's head and stuck it on nozzle of his Desert Eagle for silencer surprise.
Okay, I believe I can explain this.
This is what I am calling using your head, said Garfield as he stuck head on Desert Eagle with the nozzle.
That this right here is Garfield just taking fucking vengeance for the fact that you could use a cat as a silencer in Postal 2.
With the nozzle of gun pointing out of its mouth.
Then how the fuck is it silencing it?
Shut up. After...
No. If the barrel of the gun is sticking out of the head, it's not a fucking silencer. Also, silencers do not fucking exist. They actually are just known as suppressors, but let's not dwell.
Yeah, I got it. After head sticking, Garfield walked on in search of his foe. He sought two more terrorists and handled them like a man. Garfield whistled at terrorists for attention-getting. Hey, fellows, your friend has some words for you, Garfield said as he shot terrorists with head-tipped Desert Eagle. You're such a motor mouth, said Garfield with cleverness as he patted head.
That would only be funny if you hooked it up to some kind of a machine gun, not to a Desert Eagle.
There was no time for resting, as soon 4 more terrorists came running to avenge fallen terror comrades. Garfield did not hesitate and knew what to do. Heads up, said Garfield as he took off the head on his Desert Eagle and threw it at the terrorists. The head landed near terrorists and exploded, blowing up terrorists with noggin napalm.
What the fuck is the napalm in the head of this terrorist?
Don't blow your top, Garfield said as he strode on by to continue his
Fact
His
that you
searching.
are laughing at these is sad, dude.
Shut the fuck up. While searching compound, Garfield found staircase that he led to upstairs domain. Garfield walked upstairs with mighty feet and arrived on room where he came face to face with evil villainy. Garfield? Cried out Osama bin Laden with sweating despair. Congratulations. You have won vacation to hell, and I am your tour guide. Garfield said with cool justice as he eyed villain with eyes.
Wait. Everything in the second half of that sentence. Just whatever. Continue.
I do not think so, Garfield. You will be eating my rubber.
Giggity.
Osama bin Laden said as he hopped on his moped for getaway escape.
Aren't they upstairs?
Shut up. Osama bin Laden drove his moped out of window, yes, and onto winding mountain road for escaping. Run to your grave, fool, but you cannot escape the Reaper.
Read ahead too, didn't you?
Don't fear the Reaper. Garfield said as he jumped out of window and landed on his custom Harley-Davidson motorcycle, which was just there, for high-speed chase. Yeah. Garfield chased Osama bin Laden up winding mountain path and stayed on him like tuna on a sandwich. The roaring of engines...
So wait. This high-end Harley, this custom Harley, cannot catch up with and overpass and overtake a moped.
The roaring of engines.
This Harley sucks.
The roaring of engines were only matched by its speed of intensity. Chase this, said Osama bin Laden, pressed button on his moped, causing oil to spill out for slipping and sliding. Is he a fucking Bond villain?
It's the Mach 5 moped.
Inspector Gadget. Petty tricks do not shake my iron grip, Garfield said as he effortlessly drove through oil, as if he was skating on warm milk. The fiery sparks of Garfield's wheels of steel caused oil to explode behind.
Wait. So he doesn't even have tires on it. He's just running on the rim. No wonder, honestly, he's not able to catch up with this fucking moped.
To explode behind him, blowing up road as he drove on. A high-speed chase continued up spiraling mountainside path, road thin to sliver, and danger peril to new heights. Osama bin Laden drove moped with reckless speed, but Garfield did not sway or swerve. On horizon, Garfield saw his opportunity to end chasing once and for all. A tree was in the distance, and Osama bin Laden was nearing it with moped. Time to get to the root of this problem, said Garfield as he took out his gilded of axe of steel and strength from his pockets.
What? First of all, I am not even going to question that Garfield is wearing pants. I'm going to question how the fuck you fit a gilded of axe of steel and strength in a pocket.
Garfield tossed axe at tree with bullseye accuracy, chopping tree trunk, making tree fall on Osama bin Laden with crushing purpose. My bark is worse than my bite, Garfield quipped as he looked on with satisfaction. Garfield walked over to tree, crushed Osama bin Laden to finish what was started. He looked over and saw tree crushing Osama bin Laden's legs, trapping him to ground. Osama bin Laden, you are a vile enemy to humanity. For this you will meet demise of pain, Garfield said with judgment, as he looked on with disgust at vicious villain. Garfield, you may have crushed my legs, but my evil will walk forever. Osama bin Laden spouting with vile nonsense.
this whole thing is spouting with vile nonsense, but let's just continue this.
Fool! There are 3 certainties in life. Death, taxes, and my fist. Now you will be experiencing 2 of these. Garfield.
So he's gonna punch him and then he's gonna tax him?
Garfield said with exploding righteousness as he thrust fist into Osama bin Laden's abdomen, impaling him on arm. Garfield then raised fist in the air with impale Osama bin Laden raised to the sky, evil blood dripping from knuckles and down muscular arm like river of red molten lasagna.
Do cats even have knuckles?
As impaled Osama bin Laden was raised, 2 killer whales burst from ocean, each biting end of Osama bin Laden and tearing him in half, taking split corpse back with them to watery abyss.
Uh-huh.
Enjoy your vacation.
Hold on. They were at the top of a tall, winding mountain path, and I guess 2 fucking like space whales just happened to float by and bite off halves of Osama. How does that work? The top of a mountain path, nowhere near the ocean. Killer whales come from nowhere.
Enjoy your vacation in Wales, Garfield quipped with coolness as he put Lasagna's cigarette in his mouth. As Garfield lit cigarette with his handgun lighter, he saw figures coming up on the horizon. It was Leon Pineda, Joseph Bradley, and Maya on scene to congratulate him on victory. Garfield, you have done it. You are a true American hero, said Leon Pineda with thanks.
No, the whales are the hero.
That was some wild driving, Garfield, said Joseph Bradley with shock and all. When riding on a highway to hell and being chased by the devil on his 4-wheeled flaming motorcycle, then it's not a motorcycle, you motherfucker. Unless he's using training wheels, which is odd for the devil. You do not stop for red lights. No, you do, because that'll kill you. Like, if you don't, because you'll get run over. Garfield responded with inciting wisdom. Garfield, where is Osama bin Laden's body? We need it for authentication, Leon Pineda asked with bureaucracy.
Well, to be fair, that actually is kind of sort of a bureaucratic thing, is you need to authenticate the body.
You can look for it yourself. Be sure to choose the right bait, quipped Garfield as he tossed them a fishing rod. Now, if you are excusing me, I have my own fish to catch, and the bait is no worm, but sea serpent, Garfield said as he put arm around Maya. Oh, God! Oh, Garfield, you always know what to say to make lady feel special, Maya said with blushing.
He knows, but he just said he was gonna fuck you with his serpentine feline cock. What the hell does this have? How would that make you feel special?
As Garfield walked with Maya in arm, he saw another figure in horizon approaching them. It was Catherine Bigelow.
Who?
I don't know. Garfield, I have been watching you with great awe and impressments. I must make a movie out of your adventures so we can all witness your manly wonder.
Yeah, she's the chick that wrote Zero Dark 30.
Okay. Catherine Bigelow proposed with good ideas. I am liking the way you think. But first, I should be making a different kind of movie at my place, Garfield said with a wink as he held a camcorder.
So he also had a camcorder in one of these pockets on the pants that this house cat's wearing? Okay.
Garfield, how can I resist my leading man? Catherine Bigelow said with flirtation as she and Maya walked with Garfield to his bachelor pad villa for making of love. Garfield took his leading ladies to his bedroom pleasure palace, where he could show them what it means to be a real star. Catherine Bigelow showed Garfield her golden globes, while Maya polished his Oscar.
Ew.
And the 3 made passion of loving that ran through bedroom like a river of champagne and ecstasy. The end. Authors.
I should ask. Do all of these end with the end ... ?
Yeah. Author's note. I wrote this for brave fighting men and women in military.
The saddest part is that we are reading this, and it is after midnight, so it is officially Memorial Day.
Oh my god, it is. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The timing on this thing was perfect.
I
Now, I just have to ask, are you going to have this thing edited and uploaded today? And just, like, put up as, like, a separate video?
I can do that.
And preferably also the mellow Death Note Tetris one, too, because that was... Well, actually, all three of them were rather solid, so... Rock and roll.
Oh my god.